Hey you guys, it's Renee from BowBeautyBlog.com. Welcome back to our channel. And now it is time to discuss my favorite highlighters. We just did a video about our favorite bronzers because summertime's here and I like my face to match my body as far as like skin tone and stuff. And since we were doing a video about bronzers, of course we had to do one about highlighters because, I don't know, I guess that's just a rule I just made up. But anyway, and highlighters are being such a thing now, so we've got quite a few on the table here that are just really awesome that I can't wait to show you. First being, let's do all the Becca stuff first. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm really kind of mad at Becca right now because of the quality cuts they made with a product with Jaclyn Hill's name on it. That's a pretty shitty thing to do to Jaclyn. I mean, here she is, like her whole life, just sweet and nice, and, you know, people are just, you know, go their whole life without something that exciting happening to them. And here, you know, this big brand name comes out and, you know, approaches Jaclyn to do this whole line of stuff, you know, that she gets to pick out because she's just as awesome as she is. And they go and screw her by doing something like that. I mean, that's really, really, really shitty. So I have to give kudos to Jaclyn for standing up and doing the right thing and saying, hey, this isn't up to standard, so we need to remove this. So anyway, now that I got that out of the way, the Becca Jaclyn Hill face palette is absolutely freaking awesome. And you have to make sure to read or not read our video, I guess. Watch our video about the swatches from the Jaclyn Hill Champagne collection.
Yeah, we're producing them in Braille now.
But this has some really gorgeous blushes in it, and it's also got the Champagne Pop highlighter and the Prosecco Pop highlighter, and they're both absolutely stunning and just beautiful. This whole palette is $52, so that's a really, really good deal considering what all you get. And the Champagne Pop, Becca's highlighters are just the absolute best. I mean, it doesn't get any better than Becca. I mean, I swear this company is like the queen or king of highlighters, and nobody makes them better than Becca. So anyway, you need this. If you can get your hands on it, get it. Like I said, it's an absolutely fantastic deal. And all the colors in here, I really think they'd work on almost any skin tone. When Jaclyn did the video about the Prosecco Pop, she said she wanted to do a highlighter that would be gorgeous on medium to darker skin tones, so she came up with Prosecco Pop. But the thing is, she didn't think it'd work as well on pale skin tones, so she said, if it doesn't, if it looks too yellow when you're pale, put it over the Champagne Pop. Well, I have to say I saw Cassie at the Sephora in Bossier City, and she's lighter skin toned, and it looked gorgeous on her. She was wearing Prosecco Pop. Didn't look yellow at all. It doesn't look yellow on me. I'm medium skin tone, and they both work perfect on me. So I love it. They're very, very pigmented, very soft, last all day, and like I said, nobody does highlighters like Becca. Which brings me to the first Becca highlighter. They're actually not really called highlighters. They're called Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, because there's also a liquid form of these highlighters that Becca does. But my first Becca highlighter I got was the limited edition Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Rose Gold. And it was the faceted one. As you can see, I've used it a lot. It is no longer faceted, but it is still bumpy. And I've had this since it was first released. And I haven't even hit pan. So that's how pigmented this is. It takes very, very little. And I've worn this like literally almost every day since I got it. So it's a really, really great deal and gorgeous, gorgeous color. As for more Becca stuff, now these aren't really technically highlighters, but they are, if that makes sense. These are the Beach Tint Shimmer Soufflés. And what they are is, if you're familiar with the Becca brand, one of their products is the Beach Tints. And it comes in little tubes, and I don't have one sitting here right now, otherwise I'd show you. But you can use it on your lips or on your cheeks. It's like a stain. Well, what this does is it combines the beach tints with like the Shimmering Skin Perfector. So it's like a mixture, and actually maybe you can see it better on the bottom. This one is the Watermelon and Moonstone. And it's just really, really pretty. And I use kind of like a stiffer, you know, almost blush brush that's, you know, stiff enough to pick up because it's like a cream. And I dip it in there, and then you get color and highlight at the same time. And they smell really good too. They smell like fruit. And then this one is, it's like a pink and almost like a, it's lychee and opal. So if you've seen the Becca highlighter or shimmering skin perfector in opal, that's what this is. And it's combined with the lychee beach tint, which is like a bright, like almost bubblegum pink. And it's really, really pretty. This is great like on tan skin or pale skin because it really pops. Perfect for like a nice summer look for something bright. And this one is the first one I ever got. It's fig and opal, and it's kind of subdued. It's almost like a mauve with like the opal highlighter. And this doesn't show up on me as much when I'm tan, but I can use it, you know, as like a transition shade with others. But if you're pale, this is wonderful. You definitely need it. And this one is the papaya and topaz. This is awesome if you're tan or if you have darker skin. It's almost like a orange. Well, it isn't orange. It's like a papaya color with like the topaz highlighter. You can't really see it on the top because I've used this so much that, yeah, it just doesn't look as good on the top. You can't really see the brightness of it. I'll have to dig around in it with a brush next time I use it. But it's this gorgeous, gorgeous bright papaya color. So anyway, there's a few more of these. These are just the ones I have. So next time you're in Sephora, Ulta, make sure you check these out because they're just absolutely awesome. Next is the Monica Dar. This is a 5 or 3-in-1 eyeshadow, highlight, and blush in a color called Fantasy. It's got a screw top, so it's kind of inconvenient to open, but it's great for like your travel bag because it's not going to just flip open and break and get everywhere. And this color, it's almost like I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a cross between a mauve and a lavender and almost a taupe and a pink. I don't know. I don't know, but it's really, really pretty. Now this does have more of a coarse texture than some of the others, but it's very, very pigmented. And I don't know, it's just not as soft in the pan, but it's soft going on. So, and it lasts all day. It's really, really pretty. I've used it on my eyes. I've used it as a highlighter. I've used it as a blush. It doesn't crease or anything. Next is the Urban Decay Naked, what do they actually call it? Naked Illuminated Shimmering Powder for Face and Body. Now, when they say shimmer, they mean shimmer. Because this shit, I mean, it shimmers like no other. I mean, if you put this on your face is going to look like a disco ball. So, unless you're Jeffree Star and can get away with that, I don't recommend doing that because I tried it and I don't know. I think they probably could have seen me from the moon or something. But if you open up the bottom, it's got a little space for a brush. And then it's got the mirror in the top of the lid. And it's like a dome shaped, but it's really pretty. And what I use this for is like highlight my collarbone, you know, shoulders, if I'm wearing like a tank top or something like that. You can use it on your legs, just wherever you want. And I've used it on my face once, but oh, Jerry wants to see a swatch. So I'll use my finger. That seems to work better than... See how it's really sparkly. Let me see if I can... Can you see that, Jerry?
More.
Okay. I see sparkles like flying like everywhere in front of me. Probably can't see them on camera. There we go. I think I can show it. But yeah, it's super, super. It's like, this reminds me of back when I was like a kid. Body glitter was like the thing, and it came like in a tube, and it was liquid, and you just put it everywhere. Like everybody was wearing this body glitter. Well, that's kind of what this is, but it's a little bit more sophisticated because the particles are smaller. It's not really super coarse, but it is really, really pretty. But like I said, try it out and swatch it before you just go put it on your face right before a big event, because you might end up regretting that, like I did. And next is the NARS Orgasm Illuminator. I don't know where my other one of this is. I have a bigger tube of this, but I can't find it. Like I can't find the pencil brush that I got from Sephora. But this stuff is the Orgasm Illuminator. It's a highlighter, but it's liquid. And it just gives like a little bit of a different look than the others. And it's more subtle. It's not as, you know, in your face or really super shimmery. It's just a very subtle illuminator, and it's good if you don't want to look garish or anything. I mean, it's really, really pretty. I like to wear this on my cheekbones and sometimes on the bridge of my nose because I don't like to look really shiny. And then last but not least, this is, they call it a quick fix illuminator, but it's kind of like a concealer, like a cross between a concealer and an illuminator. It's the Dermablend Professional Quick Fix Illuminator. And I compare this to the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat pen. And you can use this like right underneath your eyebrows. It's got a little brush on the end, and it comes in a whole bunch of different shades. It's really, really convenient to use on, you know, your Cupid's bow, right above or underneath your eyebrows. Like I said, this shade is shade Light. And it doesn't have any shimmer or anything, but it does illuminate that area because, well, because it's lighter than the rest of my skin. And I just like that it's in a brush because it's really, really convenient. And I think that is all for my highlighters. Oh, well, this is the NARS Virtual Domination palette, and I showed you this in the bronzer video. But this has a color called, has a blush in it. It's actually a blush. It's called Miss Liberty, but it also works as a highlighter. It's got, well, I think I've swatched everywhere. Here we go. It's got a bit of shimmer to it, and it's almost like an opalescent color, but it's really, really pretty, and it works great with the NARS blushes that are included in the palette. So I don't think you can buy this as a palette anymore, but you can get the product separately. I know for a fact because I just saw this on one of our affiliate sites in the product feed, the Miss Liberty blush. So definitely give that a check that out. And also Too Faced in the Bonjour Soleil palette. You can, again, you can't get this palette anymore, I don't think, but you can get all these products separately. It has the Snow Bunny Luminous Bronzer, and Too Faced calls this a bronzer, but for me it's a highlighter. So definitely give that a try. Check it out next time you're at Sephora or Ulta. So anyway, that's it for my favorite highlighters for summer, or well, for any time of the year. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we love you very, very, very much, and we'll see you in the next video.